like to think it is the heart of the community.
I see that as being one of the most important resources that we have.
Nobody wants to have help.
It means a lot, it really do.
Well, if there's a problem in my community, is there a way I can help?
Number 64 to the door, please.
She was already walking and talking a little bit, very precocious. She's always been a smart girl.
I was, I think, 5 years old, so I was pretty young. My dad didn't have a job, and my mom was the only one working, so definitely a lot of money wasn't coming in, so it was really rough.
They just didn't have anywhere to go and no food to feed the kids.
We just felt really happy that we saw all this food and all this clothing, and we were like, oh my gosh, I can't believe this, and it was just an exciting moment for us.
The very next day, her mom brought a big pot of tamales and not only fed her family but came back to feed us too.
That moment actually was one of the moments where I decided that I want to be someone that could change lives too.
And now I think she's a senator in the student government at Mount Hood, and she got a scholarship from Oregon State, and so she's hardworking and smart and compassionate and just the kind of people that we want in our community.
I'm the first in my family to go to college. My parents feel very proud of me because they know that I worked a lot and have been through so much to get to where I'm at right now. And here you can pick out 2 other things.
Yes, they did need help from time to time, but they were always eager to help back. And people probably get tired of hearing, oh, every year it's worse, but the fact of the matter is that the whole nature of our economy is changing, and now we've got a lot of people that are working, and it's not enough to make ends meet.
What do you like about SnowCap?
Chicken and meat.
Oh yeah, they do have chicken and meat, you're right.
It's delicious.
I don't want my kids to have to feel that way, like, oh, this is all you can have, and if you're hungry, too bad. Mortgage and electricity, we pay first, and then whatever we have left over goes to groceries. So if it's not a lot, you're not eating a lot that month.
The father is working. The mother is getting her master's degree at the University of Portland in business technology. And so this is a family, they're buying a home, they're trying to make ends meet, and it's just not possible on his income.
It tastes juicy.
It tastes juicy.
The solution to everything is not a government program. A lot of the times, it's just us seeing what can we do for our neighbor. It's more about us and the way we live, each one of us.
I think that we're definitely on our way to being able to fully provide for our family and have food security, not worry about the electricity bill. And so that's our goals. 2014 will hopefully bring us a lot closer to that as I graduate and hopefully start working.
And that's what we want, is an upwardly mobile society where people who work hard and give it their all get ahead. We have a mobile food pantry that delivers pre-packed food boxes to low-income areas, and we also have a senior delivery program for people that are just too infirm to get out.
When he brought me my basket, and the box had split open, but he was hanging on and had it all together, He really did. He just as pleasant as he could be. I said, Lord, thank you for him. I did say that. Made me cry that day. I really did.
More people are alone, and that's where neighborliness comes in. We need to pitch in for them.
If they could volunteer or whether they could donate, it would be a good thing to get involved with, because it helps a lot of people that need it.
SnowCap is a volunteer organization that's created to feed and clothe the poor. It's mostly about volunteers working together. There are no tax dollars involved. It's not so much an official organization. It's an outgrowth of the compassion and neighborliness in this community.
I feel that it's a good way for me to give back what SnowCap gave to me. Food and clothing, and not just food or clothing, but also sometimes just the emotional support.
You know, you don't realize how big of an impact you have on people's lives. You think, oh, I'm just donating, or I'm just, you know, giving my time. But for some people, it's, you know, it makes their month. It might be their only food that they have for that month.
If you stand outside for an hour in the cold with 3 children waiting to get a box of food, the chances are very small that you're really trying to rip off the system. You're trying to get enough to feed your family.
So, you know, those kids also need food and clothing, and I remember being one of those kids. It also helps them to be healthy and be able to think and do good in school, have good grades. So definitely it's a big impact that they have in their education.
And they're always just so happy, and it's nice to walk in and see a bunch of smiling faces that just want to see you and help you.
If you donate $1, then 92 cents of that dollar goes directly to client services, serves the poor. There are 10 paid people and over 800 free people, so it's a pretty good ratio. I just think that it's really important that we are loving our neighbors and making that manifest by not just talking about it, but actually going out and volunteering and doing something for your neighbors.